Yo, Big Kish back up in here. I don't know if y'all know, Maino from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Maino just responded to 50 Cent. He said, look, I'm going to take the heat for everything. You know what I'm saying? We got Chicks Move reporting on the story. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 100K. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming that Jim Jones, Dave East, and Fabulous ain't gonna say nothing. I guess Maino gonna be the soldier. He just got from out of a beef with Academics. Academics try to push it on the Charleston White. So Maino, he's gonna be the number one hitter. I guess he the crash out of the group. I guess he gonna be the number one hitter. You know what I mean? We're about to get into this. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Get ready. You know what to do, Chick.
So listen, Chicks Move.
Hey, Chicks Move. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Maino is officially taking all fades from everybody that wants to attack his podcast co-host. After beefing with DJ Academics for a whole week straight, Maino is now faced with his biggest challenger yet in 50 Cent. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know how this ends, if it ever does. Early this morning,
Academics tapped out. I guess because Maino ain't no female, you know what I'm saying? He tapped out too soon. He tapped out real soon because he dealing with Maino. But like he said, I don't know how this going to end because this is petty, but we never, we did see, but yeah, Maino got a history of slapping motherfuckers.
More than 50 Cent took shots at Jim Jones, Fab, Dave East, and Maino. He called them squatters, called them broke bums that was renting their podcast space. He was really trying to attack Jim Jones, but you guys know how it goes in hip-hop. If I got beef with somebody and you're with that person, hey, you might get hit with a straight bullet. It is what it is. Now, 50 actually doubled down and went in once again on Jim Jones. If you guys missed it, this hate from 50 all comes from their commentary regarding documentaries. They all agreed it was wrong, especially if you're not doing it for the right reasons. Here's what they said.
Is it acceptable for someone to create a documentary about you without your approval? How would you feel if it happened to you?
It's like
Definitely not acceptable. It's facetious and petty.
right. It's like somebody putting out your sex tape.
Yeah, if you want to make
Me personally, I believe they have these opinions because it's 50 Cent. Because over all the years of documentaries, these big corporations, these big movie people, they always put out documentaries about people who did these atrocious things to other people. It's always been documentaries. Ain't nobody had nothing to say about it. You know what I mean? Now it's about Diddy, and you got, 50 Cent doing it. I think it's wrong. I think it's bad.
yeah, exactly.
It's like
Without your permission,
And you're not an actual porno star.
and they doing
the lighting wasn't good or nothing.
yeah, they're
It's
trying to
like,
make you just look bad.
what?
Oh, they caught me on a bad day.
Right.
I wasn't even on my shit. This thing caught a weak one.
You see
Damn.
that the lighting is dark?
Damn.
You see that the fucking lighting is dark?
Got me looking
You
small
still
out
put
here.
this on the internet?
Word up.
But I would
I
feel.
ain't gonna front. I think,
I feel messed up.
if they saluting you,
First of all, they want somebody doing a documentary about you. You want it to be a dope documentary.
Yeah, it gotta be dope.
Showing who you are, what you've done,
Put out no bullshit
everything
on
you've
me.
accomplished. Like, a documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's
And people keep saying documentary. It's not. It's a docu-series. It's like I'm going to make sure this continue so I could put the nail in the coffin. You know what I'm saying?
that's petty behavior.
and I want to know the company that did it so we can talk, you know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need, you know what I mean?
I don't understand
Trash.
why that's legal to do though. I don't think, like
I
without
need a
anybody,
couple- I
like
need a
if you're
couple
doing a
hours.
documentary, if I'm doing a documentary on you, why wouldn't you want the person involved to
It's not
interact?
really a documentary. It's more like a
It seem like if-
mockumentary.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It seemed like when you don't use the person, it's more like you're against them anyway. So
when you're
that's
doing
why I
shit
don't
like
think it
that.
should be.
How
But
can it even be called a
story that ill,
documentary?
you
though?
can make you can do something.
Now I'm starting to see it. The last reaction I was like, yeah, I mean, they just got their opinion. But now I can see how 50 Cent would take this. Like, oh, y'all, okay. Oh, y'all talking bad on me. Okay. I can see how he could take that now. Because I could see now. I could
Because
see.
once
Like, why is it called a documentary when it's not?
It's still a doc. It's not an autobiography, but it's a documentary. Because once you become a public person,
bro, none of them Pablo Escobar documentaries I watched, none of them people knew him. They all
there you go.
people,
That's what I'm saying.
You get what I mean? Like you
so
could
once you become, if you're a
that
public person,
figure,
you're in the
they can
news,
just do it.
you can be Google.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think
not
it's
with it.
wrong. I'm not with
I
it
ain't
either.
saying
I think that.
I'm not with it.
Do
I
you all
think
agree
should-
that it's wrong? Thumbs down for that
I don't
shit?
want nobody putting out my sex tape.
You're right.
I mean, if they slandering you,
I said for an example, Marilyn Manson. I meant to say Charles Manson last reaction. I just caught that. I don't think I said Charles Manson. I said Marilyn Manson. But the thing is, like, you got the Ted Bundy documentaries. You got the Charles Manson documentaries. You got all these other documentaries. It's like they did what they did. Diddy is in the light that he's in. 50 Cent ain't make them people who came out against Diddy. He didn't say, hey, look, I want you to say this in a documentary. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's this type of person. Diddy is this type of person. So that's how the docuseries is going to look. It's going to look like, you know, his perspective from it, the Lil Rod perspective, the girl perspective from, you know, his first victim, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? This person, that person, the Danity Kane person, you know what I mean? The making a band people. This is who you are, bro. This is your pattern. You have a trail. You have a trail of doing this. You left the breadcrumbs. 50 Cent picked it up and put it on display. He didn't make it look like nothing, bro.
you or they violating, I think it's wrong.
We're
You know
talking
what I mean?
about sex tapes with this nigga. This nigga.
if they saluting you, it come with who you became.
Saluting you is different.
You know what I mean, yeah.
Would you rather raise a bully or your child to be?
Now, after 50 Cent called them all broke, he told Jim Jones, yo, bro, I understand Diddy was your hero. Stay down with him. I don't care if you let him play with your butt, then act like you don't remember. Now, Maino quickly fired back at 50 Cent. A lot of people thought Maino was going to remain
Hold on, who is he talking to? I understand Diddy was your hero. Stay down. I don't know who you're talking to.
silent. A lot of people thought he was not going to respond back to 50. But being the bully of your squad, you can't back down to anybody. And that includes all bullies as well. Maino posted this wild picture of 50 Cent. Maino said, meet Killer Curly, ladies and gentlemen. He helped me get my record deal before, so I'm gonna be grateful. Now, a lot of people had issues with this part. People felt like Maino should not have led with love. It should have been all violation. Maino goes on to say,
I told you. People want blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said, like, anything that's got something to do with people battling each other, that's what people want to see. They don't want to see any people bigging each other up. They don't want to see that. This is what get it. And this is the field that they're in. They are in entertainment. And conflict sells. This is why he said they didn't want them to lead. Everybody was mad at Maino because he led with love. Why are they mad? They don't want that. They like conflict. This is what people like. Conflict.
so it's gonna hurt me to drag this nigga to hell. Fuck is the problem, Curtis? What has your G-Unit G-string in a bunch, nigga? Is it the bitch or the diabetes? But let's rap about it. Dang. Then he goes on to tag his podcast. Smart. Now, Jim Jones, who is most likely not going to respond back to 50 on social media, he might respond on his podcast, but he commented with the eye emoji. Academics also commented saying, Maino, you gotta go to the car, make a video.
Nah, Academics, get your ass out of here, bro. No, hell no. You just tapped out with Maino. You try to use Charleston White to go back and forth with him. But then the girl from the Joe Budden podcast, you call her B-I-T-C-H. You call her all out her name. Now you want to come back and be Maino's friend. You's a bitch. And I don't even like cursing on YouTube. This shit made me mad. Maino, you got to go to the car and make a video. I hope you got push start to keep the same energy. Like, bro, why you creeping up at like, yo, no. You tapped out. Fuck out of here. You not in this. Go sit down. You don't want no smoke with no guys. Go sit your ass down, boy.
Yo, hope you got pushed to start. Keep the same energy. Maino told academics, I don't do no picking and choosing. He's a bully to you, Relish, not to me. First off, you guys, imagine being Dave East or Fabulous.
Sit down,
You
man.
just
Go
wanted
sit
to do a
down.
podcast with your homies, so you said, you know what, fuck it. Start up the podcast. Let's talk some shit. And so far, all it's done for you is just get you into beef with different people every single week. From everybody having an issue with you linking up with Max B at his dinner party, to academics clowning you for the way you dress, and now you got 50 Cent calling you a broke bum. Fab and Dave East might as well just leave and go start their own podcast. Now, from what we know with this response, you guys, Maino is not scared of 50. He's not backing down.
Look, Fab and Dave East, they too clean. They too clean to be going back and forth with nobody. Yeah, I'm too famous for this shit. But if Fab get into it, the only thing people gonna bring up is that, bro, you been around Diddy too long, B. Yeah, it might be, I don't know. Allegedly, it might be something out there on Fab. I don't know. I'm sorry to say it. It might be some footage somewhere. I don't know, man.
Down. Yes, of course, 50 Cent has way more money. He has way more hit records. But all that goes out the window if you're trying to disrespect me. I thought Maino's response matched the energy of 50's initial response. And if you try to take it lower and get personal, well, so will I. Who knew having a podcast would bring you this much smoke? These guys probably did not have as much smoke being rappers than they do right now as podcasters. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make?
I mean, the only thing 50 Cent could do with Maino is say something about how he, y'all know he got a $150 on the side of his cheek when he was locked up. He went into the person that he cut. Later on, he thought it all died down, and the guy name is Boxing Bar. He had went into his chair, went into his barber chair to get cut up, and he got cut up, but not the cut that he wanted. He got revenge on him. But I don't know nothing else on Maino that he could say about Maino. The only thing that 50 could say is like, you dumbass, you sit up there and go in the barber chair of the ninja that you cut. How you gonna cut somebody and then get in his barber chair and expect for him not to cut you back? That's the only thing I could think of with Maino. But if 50 Cent could make some more AI stuff, I don't know. But this is how everybody's beefing nowadays, through AI, making AI stuff. You know what I mean? But I'd rather that than really trying to unalive each other out here in the streets. Yeah, I pick an AI beef any day. Any day. Them brothers up here unaliving each other. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Link gonna be in the description. Shout out to Chig Smooth. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.